So this is happening. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I am accompanied by my roommate Eddie.
What's up, guys?
And today we are gonna do another story time video. Well, this is actually our first story time video that we're doing together, but this one is really good. So like I said, we're gonna do a story time video about this crazy ass stalker that we have that does not leave us alone.
Like, he doesn't get the message,
He doesn't get the message, he doesn't leave us alone, what the fuck? Well, Eddie's gonna start off because he knew him before I did, so I'm gonna let him tell the story briefly, and then we're gonna get into, the actual stuff.
Yeah. Alright, so there's this person that I met on Facebook, I believe, back in 2000, let's say 12-ish, and we never met in person, but we kept messaging each other through Facebook, and the guy was into me, and he got my phone number. He wouldn't stop texting me, to the point that I got very uncomfortable, and I ended up blocking him from Facebook, and I never heard from this person again until
my friends and we went to Fort Lauderdale, and we rented this hotel for a day, just to have some fun and stuff. I was on Grindr, and I really don't take Grindr that seriously, and I don't even use it anymore. I used it a few times. I would just fuck around with people and then block them for just the fuck of it, This guy started messaging me and everything, and we started talking. We spoke for a while, and then eventually we started talking about mutual friends
that you guys had on Facebook.
Yeah, that we had on Facebook. This guy, I kid you not, tells me that he knew Eddie. And I was like, okay, you know what? All right. So I told Eddie, I'm like, look, there's this guy and his name is this. And he says that he knew you. And Eddie's like, oh my God, no. He's crazy and blah, 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 blah. I really didn't listen to him.
And the guy wanted to speak to me on the phone, and then he was like, oh, you blocked me, and why were you so mean? And I was just I was trying to play it cool, I didn't remember you type deal, but I told him immediately, I said, this guy's psycho, he stalks you, just, don't fall for it, I'm just warning you. And he continues on with the story.
So then that same day or that same night, whatever, we met up with him, and then we went to this place in Fort Lauderdale called Wilton Manors, which is the gay area. And then we went to go meet with a couple of his friends. That night was kind of interesting and everything because this guy was trying to get at him, but he was also trying to get at me. And it was just really weird.
And it created tension between us because he thought that I was trying to, I don't know, get with the guy that he was talking to, which wasn't the case. I was trying to warn him that he was just psycho.
So then after that, nothing much really happened. We started hanging out a lot, we started going to the beach, and then he met one of my friends, which his name is going to be anonymous as well. And he started dating this guy. Now this guy that he was dating, he's way older than him, not saying it in a bad way, but he kind of played this guy. And I remember I would always go and talk to him and just tell him dude, you need to stop eating shit, this guy really likes you and blah blah blah, I was giving him the friend talk. So then this guy ended up breaking up with the older guy. They had so many problems and everything, and this guy was toxic. Also at the same time, while he was dating my friend, he was still trying to get at me and him. He was trying to kiss us at the beach. Every time we went to a bar, he would always try to kiss us, and he would always send us text messages and stuff like that. But this is where the story gets juicy. We ended up finding out that this guy lived a double life. A sick double life. Now, I am not one to judge, okay, and I'm not here to kind of talk shit or anything.
We're not judgmental.
This guy said, number one, he was a top. If you guys don't know what a top is, then you're too young to be watching this video. Number two, this guy said that he, would never hook up with all these strangers and stuff like that, that he was all safe and all this stuff. So we find out from, a friend of ours that number one, there were videos of him getting gangbanged by a lot of people, bareback style. If you don't know what bareback is, again, you're too young to be watching this video.
And go look it up in Urban Dictionary.
We started going to the beach more and more, and then this is where I got introduced to, and I'm gonna call this guy fuckboy ass bitch. Fuckboy ass bitch, and this crazy guy. We're at the beach and we got invited to go, me and him, and then we were with another friend of ours. She's gonna be anonymous as well. And we go and we just like, hang out and stuff like that. The day goes well and everything, and then we end up going to a bar. Now, fuckboy ass bitch, his boyfriend was at that bar, and his boyfriend and I, we were just talking, just as friends. He took it the wrong way and, he thought that I was flirting with him and stuff like that. Have you guys ever, like, met somebody that, like, you...
instantly click with?
Yeah, like, it's like you feel like you've known them for, like, ever. That's how me and this guy's boyfriend, were. So then fuckboy goes to his boyfriend, and I found this out, like, a year and a half later, that... he did not want him to hang out with me because I was like trouble and all this stuff. Going back to the crazy guy, this guy had an obsession. I mean, a crazy
loco
obsession with fuck boy. They hooked up maybe once or twice. I'm not 100% sure.
And we don't really care.
And yeah, I could give 3 fucks.
Like he had helium in his fucking head. Like
literally,
like an
literally my nickname to him, and I don't care. I called him Helium Head because that's
real.
Literally how he was.
You would talk to him and he just had this stare.
He's like,
and you would just be like, "Are you understanding what I'm saying?" Like because
it was like really annoying.
Whatever.
Fuckboy and his boyfriend that ended up breaking up because fuckboy did his boyfriend really dirty and stuff. He ended up marrying, his boyfriend's first love, which was really fucked up. But that's,
it's a lot of drama, guys.
Yeah, it was just like a lot of drama, excuse me. After the breakup, the boyfriend and the crazy guy and me and Eddie, we all started hanging out together, and, nothing was up in the beginning. Eventually, he started doing stupid shit, and the boyfriend, he is blunt just like me. He would call you out and he would be like, "You are so stupid, like, why the fuck are you doing this?" Like, like that type of shit.
Every time that we would go to these bars in Wilton Manors, he would always like randomly show up. Like he will know that we were there.
He was never invited.
he would never be invited because we just didn't like him. Like it became to the point that he would just be so very obsessive, and we would just be chilling with our friends, and he would just show up, or he'll text someone and say, "Hey, I see you from across the room."
Yeah,
and
which was creep
like
as
weird shit,
And again, like I mentioned earlier, at the bars, he would try to kiss you. He would hold you. He's like, "Oh, like I really like you," just like stuff like that. And I was just like, dude, like shut the fuck up. Like
yeah, it became to the point that we both got over it and really.
I was like really
told him off
over
and
it.
say, "Listen, we're not into you. Stop. Like for real. Like." As a friend, because
we need to stop. Yeah, he wouldn't stop. And I am a really nice person, so like I tell people I could be your best friend or I could be your worst enemy.
That's funny.
He's like, "Oh, okay. Oh." The boyfriend just texted me because I told him that I'm making a story time video about this. Let's fast forward a little bit more right now. Fuckboy came back into the picture, and the boyfriend and we kind of had like a little thing. Weren't really official. We were, kind of just talking, and we hung out a lot and everything. And that the boyfriend saw that, like, we started hanging out, we started posting pictures on Facebook and everything. That's when he came back into the story and tried to get into our lives. Now
You mean fuckboy?
Yeah, fuckboy. Before I continue, I remember that he was talking so much shit about me the first day that we met because Crazy Boy told me. Now, fuckboy first got to the crazy one because he knew that the crazy one had the biggest obsession with him. So he
manipulated the situation.
Exactly. So then I was at a bar one night, and then he starts messaging me, and he invites both of us over, and he's like, "I just want to apologize, like, this and that, blah blah blah."
Yeah, come over to the house, have an open crib, like just come and
just
chill,
like, just
and let's just
like
come
that.
and talk like adults. Which it was all, I believe, it was all planned.
Yes,
it was. All
I
planned.
believe this guy had everything planned out, like completely
to the T,
because he wanted to get Crazy Boy and his boyfriend into his life but get me and Eddie out of the picture. You get me? So, fast forward a little bit more. Boyfriend and I, we just stopped talking and everything. And he ended up getting back with fuckboy and shit. There was a gay pride in Fort Lauderdale, and I remember that he literally turned the boyfriend against me, like 100% completely against me. He also turned, Helium Head, the crazy guy and everything. He turned him against me. The guy who owned the house that we were supposed to stay at that night and everything, he said that we could stay. When we got there, fuckboy was like, nobody wants you to stay. This is like starting shit with me. He ended up getting into a fist fight and everything. And then the boyfriend, really didn't have my back. So, it was like 2 against 1. In reality, I was trying to knock the living shit out of, fuckboy. And I told the boyfriend, I said, I'm not going to lay a hand on you. And he ended up like, throwing me onto the floor and everything. And I ended up calling the cops and stuff. So we didn't talk for many months. And then the boyfriend and we started talking again. And I know that it's stupid. And, he apologized and I apologized for my behavior and everything, and we got passed through that. So the crazy guy and everything and the fuckboy, I blocked the fuckboy, and the crazy guy, he blocked me before I was able to block him. He literally blocked me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, everything, my phone number, every single thing.
Yeah, and same here. But here's the interesting part.
This is where it gets very interesting.
Very interesting. So he unfriends us on all types of social media, and then he'll request us back.
Then after that, he would be sending him messages saying, oh, hey, we should hang out. I miss you, this and that.
Right.
After everything that happened, that he chose sides and everything. Literally acted like nothing happened. And like literally, I want to call this guy out. And I just want to say that he is the biggest piece of shit scumbag I have ever met.
There's no purpose of that because he's a fucking helium head.
So yeah, so then the boyfriend and I, we started talking, we started hanging out again and everything, and like, things started getting better and better and better again between us, and yeah, Crazy Boy does not get the message though.
To this day, he finds a way to text me multiple times,
bro,
from
it's
different
like
numbers.
Crazy, like what the fuck?
Like now I'm on an app called Musical.ly, and I made a video and he liked it, and I'm like, why?
Like why?
Like I don't know.
The other day I was on Facebook, and he had blocked me, like I said earlier. He ended up unblocking me, and he poked me on Facebook. I was confused, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is he why? It's been so long. Like, why are you bothering me? Why don't you get the message? Literally, after he poked me, I sent him, some messages, which I'm gonna put up here right now so you guys could read it. But this is what I said. Why are you poking me on Facebook? We aren't even friends anymore. His reply, hey, I'm getting your attention. And I said, listen, what do you want? Clearly, I have forgotten about you and I want nothing with you. I wish you the best and I hope you're well, but that's it. His reply, it's a new year and I'm forgiving and I just want things to be cool.
Like psychopathic behavior.
What the fuck? So then I reply, I don't want you in my life. And then he replies, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Bitch? What do you mean you're sorry that you feel that way?
Wait, what? Like motherfucker, like, hold on. You're sorry I feel that way? No. I'm sorry about your life. I'm sorry for you. So then I replied and I said, don't be sorry. You made me feel this way. And I continued saying, please do me a favor and do not contact me again. And if I run into you at Alibi, which is one of the bars at Wilton Manors that we all used to go to, please do not come up to me and be all friendly and say hi because I am going to get pissed. You have your homeboy, I'm not going to say his name, so go play with him. I am done with this conversation. I am getting ready to go to a bar now. His response was, in case you didn't know, he isn't around. He's been out of town for a while. I reply, congrats, cool. And then he says, don't be bitter, dude. What? So after this, I reply, so now after you chose this guy's side, you want to come back to my life and you want Eddie in your life and the boyfriend as well. You got us fucked up. Not being bitter, I'm just being me. You fucked up, dude. I don't want anything with you. He said, I'm being neutral, and I say goodbye, take care, have a nice life. I don't need you to be anything. Just away from me and leave me alone. That's all I ask. Please honor my request. Then he replies, you're so mean.
Like, are you 4?
Like, bitch, like, did you graduate, like, pre-K or something? Or
For
what?
real, like,
come on.
Yeah.
So then I reply, I guess I am. I can be your best friend or worst enemy. Remember? Like I said? And then I continue saying, I'm with you after everything. I choose to be your enemy. So yes, I am mean. Good night.
Good night.
That's literally the conversation. So this guy is psycho crazy. I mean, he really does not get the message. And I just want to make a story time about this guy because he's freaking crazy. And if you're watching this video, because I'm pretty sure he's going to watch this video.
Most likely, yeah.
I just want to say one thing. Fuck you.
And fuck you. And
stop get it. The
For
message
real, stop it.
and leave us alone. Overall, this guy is crazy. I know I've said this a million times. You guys think that I'm mean. In reality, I'm really not mean. It's that it's just so annoying that like time goes by and he still does not get the message. A boyfriend, he ended up getting a job at that bar Alibi that I told you about earlier, and he's security, and he tells me that he, you know, the crazy guy, still goes to that bar and tries to talk to him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, seriously, man? That is my story time video, you guys, that I wanted to make about my crazy ass stalker or whatever this thing is. I don't even know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and also I want to thank Eddie for being in my video, but he had to take a phone call. If you guys enjoyed this video and want some more videos, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor and click that subscribe button. And with that said, you guys, I'm Seth. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.